That was awesome. That was awesome. One of my favorite wins since I've been here. A lot of adversity, AFC North game, bad weather, cold, windy. We fought through, found a way to win.
What was the difference on that 93-yard drive and going through your mind on that drive?
Man, guys stepped up and made plays. TB, 2 big plays. Protection was great. Smaje, fighting through tackles to get another touchdown. A lot of guys stepped up today.
How would you describe your on-field rapport with Smaje? It just seems like you guys have a good connection.
Smaje's just one. Obviously, he's a great player. Steps up whenever his opportunity presents itself. And 2, he's one of those locker room guys that everybody talks about. Great in the locker room, great guy to talk to, culture builder. He's fun to play with.
What do you like about Trent Nolan?
Man, that guy, ever since I've been here, he's in there foam rolling, catching tennis balls. He hasn't had a ton of opportunities, but every single time that his opportunity comes, he makes a play. I couldn't be happier for that guy. He just continues to show up when his opportunity presents itself, and those are the kind of guys that Bengals football and the Bengals organization is all about.
Today, and Zach told us that he was very communicative with him on the sideline, where he was telling him what routes he wanted because of what he was seeing on the field. Do you think that's the emergence of T kind of becoming a more mature into his own receiver?
T's, what you're going to get out of T every single week. He's a big time player, #1 in this league, that works hard, understands his craft, and understands what he needs to do every week to get himself ready to play. I wish I could say that I was surprised about his performance, but this is what is expected of T at this point. He just continues to get better and better.
Joe, you said this is one of your favorite wins since you've been here. 92 and 93-yard drives for touchdowns will do that. What was it about those 2 drives that stuck out to you?
Man, just all day, just overcoming adversity, fighting through, finding ways to get yards, get first downs, put points on the board. Two interceptions that, obviously not much I can do about those. TJ Watt's an unbelievable player. He just continues to make plays like that. And then another tip ball. They do a great job getting their hands up, understanding drops and reads. So just, a lot of adversity today, a lot of great things from a lot of people.
How'd you counter that pressure? How'd you counter that pressure? They didn't give you it. It looked like you were, compared to the opener. A lot of time.
Our guys did a great job up front. When we're a drop back team, and when you drop back as many times as we do, you're going to have a lot of one-on-ones up front, and those guys won consistently all day.
Joe, I know you're not much of a stats guy, but you matched Kurt Warner for 3rd quickest to 10,000 career passing yards. What's it mean to be in the record books with a guy that I know you know well and someone you have a relationship with that got in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, something that I'm proud of. I think that shows the kind of player I've been since I've been here. I got a lot of great people around me, obviously, great coaches, great players. So it's a team effort, but that's what I'm proud of.
Social media team caught you saying that we the big dogs, I guess, after the game, right?
I'll keep that one on the field. Maybe we'll keep that one to myself.
How good do you all feel now getting that from the division win? Did this one feel maybe differently than other ones that you guys throughout the season?
Yeah, you weren't in here yet, but I said, this is one of my favorite wins since I've been here. Just a lot of adversity that we fought through. Cold weather, windy, that we were able to really throw the ball around in. And so I was proud of that.
How much momentum do you feel like you guys have right now?
I think we're playing as good as anybody. We're hitting our stride offensively. Still left some points out there. There's always room to improve, obviously, but the last couple weeks, apart from that Monday night game, we've been pretty lights out.
What was going on
Chase and no Jamar for the game, and then Joe out for the second half. How much does that change the playbook, and what does it say about you guys that you're still able to be as effective as you were?
Yeah, it really doesn't change the playbook much. Obviously, Jamar not being out there is a big loss just because of how good he is. But Trent Irwin stepped up, made some big plays. Trent Taylor comes in and does a great job. Mike Thomas comes in and does a great job, and then TB and T continue to do what they do. So it doesn't change much, but it's always nice when you have that guy out there.
Was that a testament to how good this offense structurally and schematically kind of is? Might be looking at it, working with Jamar on, you can have a game.
Yeah, I mean, we have great scheme, and we have guys that really understand the scheme, and so we have so many reps invested in all these plays that we can make adjustments quickly on the sideline, and that's a testament to the guys and their hard work.
It was a win that kind of showed your whole roster. I think if you woke up this morning and somebody said you're going to have 4 touchdown passes, 3 to Samaje and 1 to Trenton, probably
Yeah.
might have been the first answers. What does this mean? What does it show about your roster, the back of the roster?
It's just guys that work really, really hard and step up when their opportunity comes. You know, you never know when it's going to come. And Trent Irwin and Samaje are 2 guys that work hard day in and day out, special teams, you know, invested in their craft and can get better every single day, no matter whether they're getting the reps or whether they're not. Staying after, getting their opportunities. So I'm so happy for those guys.
What was your favorite pass you made today?
The out route to Trenton Irwin over there. You know, I think that shows the kind of confidence that he's playing with. You know, a lot of guys would take that ball and go out of bounds and be happy with that, but he cut it back and got 25, 30 extra. I think that shows his confidence that he's playing with.
That was on that 93-yard drive. When that drive starts, you backed up at your own 7. Are you a message guy? Is there a message you deliver in the huddle before that drive starts?
No, we knew what we had to do. We were up by, I think, 4 at that point. We had to go down and score. It's always tough when you're backed up like that, especially with that defensive line and this crowd we were playing in front of. But you know, that's a big-time drive.
The 93-yard drive, the 92-yard drive, I think you guys faced 1 third down on those 2 drives, period. Does that just kind of illustrate how in rhythm you guys were tonight?
Yeah, we've been really good on third down all year, and obviously prefer not to have that many. You know, that means that you're being efficient on first and second down and moving the chains.
I think the one he converted was the T. It was a 3rd and 4. That seemed to be the play of the game. He was one-on-one with a safety, I think. Do you remember that? That seemed to be the play to get you going.
Can't picture that one, but T stepped up all day.
How much did your defense help you in the second half, getting 3 and outs, getting you guys right back on the field?
Yeah, they got us the ball when they needed to. Our pass rushers continue to get pressure and make it tough on quarterbacks, but I will say that I think Kenny did a really good job today. I was very impressed with the way that he played.
Joe, Trent said he wanted to do a dance after his first NFL touchdown, but he wasn't able to because what is it about him? And you were one of the guys that rushed to celebrate with him. What is it about Trent that he's so popular with his teammates?
Just because everyone sees the work that he puts in. You know, he's in there long after everybody's gone, you know, working on his body, working on his craft, catching tennis balls. He's on the foam roller. He's always in the weight room. So when you have a guy like that finds success, you know, everyone's super happy for him.
What was going on with the swing passes? Why were the swing passes? I think there were 2 of them went for touchdowns.
Yeah, we had a great scheme. Samaje, you know, the first one didn't plan out the way we expected it, but you know, that's sometimes how it works. And checkdowns end up being touchdowns sometimes just because, you know, you see a defense that maybe you didn't expect on a play that you schemed up, and Samaje went and made plays.
Does anything ever Nick Pearson does surprise you at this point?
You know, I think everybody expects him to make every kick.
You had 11 straight completions in the second half on those touchdown drives. Are you cognizant of that in the moment? And is that just a reflection of the sync that you, the offensive line, and the receivers were at that point in the game?
You know, you're not really thinking about that at the time, but you know, it's great when it shakes out that way, but sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you gotta throw the ball away and, you know, get out of harm's way. But you know, when you have a stretch like that, it's, you know, you're in rhythm.
On the flip side, the Steelers are Kenny Pickett's kind of struggling to get wins in his rookie season. What advice would you have for him or any first-year quarterback that's starting, that's kind of struggling to find his way as a first-year starter?
And I thought he did great today. You know, build off that momentum that he showed today. You know, he's got some young guys around him that he can build some chemistry with, and I think, you know, he did a great job today. I told him after the game, continue to build off this one.
How good did Jonah and LC play?
Man, unbelievable. Jonah was locked down all day, and you know, when you're going up against T.J. Watt like LC was all day, and we drop back the way that we are, and we didn't really help him that much. There weren't a lot of ribs and chips, so those guys were unbelievable. You know, T.J. is gonna get one every now and then, but you know, LC was lights out all day.
I know you mentioned the Watt pick, but I mean, was that a play that you thought was humanly possible when you threw it?
That guy, I mean, I've never seen plays like that made before from a defensive lineman. He's made 2 against me this year. I would love to say that there's something I could do about that, but there's just nothing I can do about that.
Can't work on that in the off-season, huh?
No.
That first touchdown you threw to Samaje on the screen, I mean, what did you think of the blocking? How much did that set the tone for the offensive line just moving forward from that point on?
Yeah, our guys are great at those screens. We got big athletic guys up front that can get out and move and get out in space and get a body on a body. And then Samaje is also great at those screens. He showed it in the AFC Championship last year, and he's shown it all year. So we love those plays.
Same play? Was that the same play?
Different play. Different play.
We got to end. Ready?
Oh, yeah, you like this one?
I do.
It's pretty comfy, too.
Favorite show? One of them?
Definitely one of them. Good?
Thanks,
Thanks,
Joe.
Thanks, Joe.